an Afghan, he goes by the call sign Legend, who is basically blowing the whistle on the current administration on how they are sending $40 million a week, and it's actually more, as you'll find out in a future episode, to the Taliban, who we fought for over 20 years. If I ever needed you guys to help me get the word out, this is it. This affects me. This affects you. This affects our country.
U.S. taxpayer money right now is funding the Taliban. Now, your viewers may be shocked and they may say, oh, Legend is lying. It can't be possible that I am with the resistance, so I may be biased.
We're now giving the Taliban $40 million a week. Do you know that?
I'm not surprised at all.
$40 million a week. Do you know what the government would have done if I would have done a $5 donation to the Taliban 10 years ago?
Cuffed and stuffed.
They just admitted $239 million went to them.
I cannot assure the American people that their tax dollars are not funding the Taliban.
You're funding them. I'm funding them.
Right.
Everybody that's paying U.S. taxes. Commander Massoud. Or do you know who that is?
I do.
By chance?
Yeah.
The leader of the Afghan resistance,
Yeah.
because this administration's sending $87 million a week over to the Taliban.
This other friend is a former U.S. Army soldier and citizen of Afghanistan. He recently revealed that the U.S. continues to send the Taliban $40 million weekly. Are you aware of this?
And the idea that we're now sending hundreds of billions of dollars to the Taliban after they've taken complete control of the country, and of course they've got a lot of our military equipment there, it's completely insane.
Well, let's discuss the $40 million weekly payment the United States is making to the Afghan Central Bank. And if it's fallen into Taliban hands, I think it's very timely since we're approaching our tax day. Let you know where some of your tax dollars are going. What's your thoughts on that?
The short answer, Your Excellency, is yes.
Congressman, you're introducing a bill in Congress that would stop the Taliban from getting U.S. tax dollars. I can't believe it, and I'm sure all Americans watching right now cannot believe that that's even a headline that I'm having to ask you about this bill.
Our tax dollars are going to the Taliban. It's not just internet tinfoil hat-wearing people like Tim Burchett. This is actually going on.